What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be starting work on my Ghost Trainer Pokemon cosplay. I've got my main boy Gengar here with me. He's my boy. He's always been my favorite Pokemon ever since Gen 1. And then just by pure coincidence, he's also Pokemon number 94, and I was born in 1994, so it's meant to be. So it makes sense that I will be making a Ghost Trainer outfit first. Now I've got myself this cool hoodie. It's just a basic like $10 one from Big W, and I'm going to turn it into a Pokemon trainer vest. This is by no means going to be the last part of this, but I just wanted to sort of show you how I'm going to make it. I have also got a little box of stuff here, but we'll open that and do sort of a full thing. What I'm going to be doing is basically at this seam where the sleeve attaches, on the sleeve side, I'm going to be making a cut all the way down. It's the exact same thing that I did when I made my denim vest for Delson. That started out as a denim jacket. I've got the sleeves to prove it. I will show them at the end of this video as well. But I'm just going to start. I've got my, please be careful when doing using scissors, but I'm just going to want to make sure that I've got, yeah, cool, all of that stuff's that side of the seam, so I should be able to just make a little incision there. The reason I'm cutting the sleeve side of the seam and not getting too close to the actual seam itself, other than the fact that the little frame edge is kind of cool because we're being a Ghost Trainer, other than that small fact, it also means that all of the work that the people that actually made the hoodie went into stitching the sleeve on, that work is not going to be undone. So the side of the sleeve, when it becomes a vest, is still going to be hemmed, and I won't have to restitch it. Alright, I'm getting close to our bottom stitch. Now I've just noticed here as well, see if I can show you guys, the stitch here doesn't line up properly, which can be an issue. So I'm gonna have to go down the other side, and we'll make our decision as to what we're doing when we get there. Now the OC that I'm making will be this particular character. His name is Spyro, which I know automatically from, I think most people would bring thought of a dragon trainer to mind because of Spyro the Dragon. But Spyro is actually a Greek name that means spirit. So it has some relevance to being a Ghost Trainer. The fact that it also alludes to a purple dragon just helps kind of keep in line with the fact that dragons are my favourite mythological creature. And in all likelihood, once I'm finished making Spyro, I'm probably going to move on to making a dragon trainer. I am also in the middle of developing my own Pokemon region. based on Australian animals. The idea is that I'm going to try and not do so many regional variants, because I know that those are a thing that are in most regions these days, at least the last two anyway, because I want to sort of reflect more the endemic species to Australia, the ones that you won't see anywhere else in the world. Yeah, let me get through that. We've gotten through that stitch there. Now it's just a simple case of lining those up and sort of tidying this bit up a little bit. Okay, so here's our first sleeve, and as you can see, more or less, the cut looks like I've done it on both sides all the way through. The sleeve is still fully intact, and I can now use this for making armor later on. Everything gets used. But as far as this side of the vest is concerned, our sleeve is, it's pretty good. Now I've obviously got to do the same on the other side. I'm not going to waste your time with that. Just know that it will be done. Actually, I might do that now, and I'll come back when I'm finished with that. All right, so here we have our trainer vest. It's nothing spectacular at the moment. It's literally just a fleece hooded vest, that I can do up, because obviously they're gonna. I do plan on getting a purple shirt. I don't know if I want to get a long sleeve or a short sleeve. That's why we haven't got a full thing yet, but it works. It works for what I needed to do so far. That second sleeve was actually a lot nicer. I can sort of show you a comparison. So yeah, so here's our first sleeve, and you can see sort of it doesn't look like the stitches where it connects. They don't line up properly. They're sort of off. This second one, you can sort of see the seam goes straight around. So they're lined up nicely on the second one. So I'm actually really glad that I was able to show you guys the more difficult part of it. So yeah, that's sitting there for the moment. Obviously, got two sleeves. And like I said, they'll go on. I'll eventually make armor as I get better at cosplaying. And I'll use those as the bits underneath. As I mentioned, I have the leather sleeves to prove that my jacket, my leather vest, leather denim, my denim vest, it got a bit hairy at one point. I don't remember that. That came off a lot cleaner than I was expecting it to, but yeah. Same thing here. It'll eventually get used for sticking some greaves onto when I'm making armor. So I've now got two sets of sleeves that I can use. Now then, the big box of wonder. I'm going to put this back on, because obviously I know what's in the box. But, you know, unboxing is such a fun thing to do on YouTube, so, you know, we don't even need these. Pop, that's what we like to hear. So the tape, as you can see, we're sort of stuck here. There's a bit of overhang, and this bit of tape here just popped. Ooh, it's actually bringing the whole last lid with it. I want to avoid that if we can. And that can be a little rubbish bag over there. And then now I have stuck some stuff in here already. Like I've got some little numbers here, some little number patches. A 94 is probably going to end up going like here somewhere. I don't know. They've sent me they sent me a 6. No. I mean, it could have been a 6. Or it could be a 9. Maybe I'm just looking at it weird because it's mirrored on my screen. We've also got a Gengar. I was hoping he would be bigger. I want something to go on the back of it, but the other thing that's in here is, give me 2 seconds and I will show you. I'm very excited about this. But it is a no, it's the right side to my head already. And then it's purple. Maybe this does need to go up one size, just because of all of my hair. Let's try that now. All of these tags. They're gone. And then I tie it up like this, and you can see through the mesh. There's a tag there. On the inside, you would never know. I'm pretty good at this part right now. Oh yeah, that's much better. It's still going to sort of rise up a bit. But if I was now able to add my Gengar on here somewhere, I don't know. Still going through some design ideas. I may even try and get just a ghost symbol the same size to put it on the cap. I do want a bigger one to go on the back of the vest. But yeah, now I think it's on, I'm hoping it's on here. Yes, I do. Cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. So, when I was building Spyro's team, I've already built his team. Assuming you get up to fighting him with a full range of 6 Pokemon, he would have a Galarian Corsola, and depending on how late you fight him, that would be a Cursola. He'd have a Drifloon or a Drifblim, again, depending on when you fight him. A Litwick, a Lampent or a Chandelure, a Sandygast or a Palossand. He would obviously have Gengar as his big bad boy. He would be the last one up. It would never be a Ghastly or a Haunter. It will always be a Gengar. And then he'll be the trainer who will be the first trainer you meet that will play with the Ghost Fairy type Pokemon Minion, who is actually an original for my region, based on the Minion lights in, I think it's like Queensland, Northern Territory sort of area in Australia. They're essentially a ghost light that travellers have said seem to follow them, but when they stop, it stops. And I like the idea of it being a ghost fairy, and that it's trying to follow you because it wants to be friends, but it knows that because it's a ghost, it could scare people, and therefore it doesn't get too close. So yeah, he'll also have a Minion, and Minion will always also be on his team, but depending on when you fight him, depends on whether or not you'll actually get to see all of his others. The other thing that's really cool about that is it means that other than having Ghost as their primary types, he's also got Poison, a Fairy, a Ground, a Fire, a Flying, and I believe Cursula's Water as well. I have to double check that, but I believe it's water as well. Having Galarian, Corsola, and Cursola in the region reflects the Great Barrier Reef, which is cool. And Sandygast, because Australia is quite known for its beaches as well, so it's that as well. That's kind of cool. The region will allow both Mega Evolution and Gigantamax Pokemon. Yeah. So that's all for my my OC Spyro, the Pokemon trainer. I will eventually, I believe these are iron-ons, which means that I won't have to actually stitch them on, which is good. So probably by the next time you get an update on my Spyro cosplay, I'll have made some progress. I'm going to put this in that box, and I'm gonna call it there, guys. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. Leave your comments down below. What's your favorite ghost type Pokemon and why? And until next time, guys, keep your head screwed on.